What's up, everybody? It's Tony the Brick Whisperer coming back from the rec room. Here we are. We're trying to get some more sets knocked out for Mrs. Brick Whisperer's uh, Valentine's Day decorations. She's now starting to use some as decor. And I have a mischievous pup who is desperately trying to play. So if you're just hearing some strange noises, that's why. All right, so usual disclaimers. Lego has not given me anything, in a manner of speaking. So again, all this came from what is now, considering where these sets are going, to Mrs. From these are all coming from Mrs. Brick Whisperer's collection. I can't believe that I actually had. I can't believe I just said that. Now, what's really funny was I had bought her a few botanical sets once upon a time, and I was at work at Bricks and Minifigs Avondale, and she shot me a text that said, when you get home, I would like to discuss some further sets that I would like because they're cute. So I responded to her because for years she kind of gave me a hard time about my collection, about, hey, you have enough, you don't need any more, blah, blah, blah. But that's okay. And so when she sent me that text that said, we need to discuss what else to add to my collection, I just simply responded with, do what? And she said, she kind of started to repeat herself, just want to discuss what further. And she paused. Then the next message, what have you done to me? Oh, I was laughing for a few days. I thought it was hilarious. Every now and then, we both still get a chuckle out of it. But hey, her collection is starting to grow. For the most part, she loves all the botanicals. There's, I think, only a couple that she doesn't like. And of course, all the little cutesy things. In fact, when I had made that comment in the last video about her seeing all of those brickheads and I have to be on the hunt for all the Easter ones, oddly enough, the very next day, we had one at the store. Well, guess what I bought from Mrs. Brick Whisperer? So, today, let's knock out 3 more. We are going to knock out set number 40679, the Love Gift Box. Now, this set was released on the 1st of February of 2024, and it only had a runtime of about 6 months because it retired on the 31st of July. So, this one did not have a recommended retail price, and hence why I said a moment ago, Lego did not give me anything. Kinda. This particular set is what we call a GWP, a gift with purchase. So I just don't remember what it was that we had bought in order to get this one. But, hey, we got it. Whatever. Cool. So let's dive in. This is a really quick build. So, again, this took me just a couple of minutes. Took me 8.5 minutes to build this. Going to take approximately 20 seconds for you. So it's going to go by in the blink of an eye. So here we go. And boom, here we go. Just rocking and rolling. And there's the box. There's the heart. There's the I love you sign. And get this little, I don't know if this is a fox, a panda. I don't know what this is. And boom. And there it is. So this came with the 2 tiles there. One that says I love you and the other one that says love. And you're supposed to attach one or the other. And I just thought, you know what, let's be a little creative and attach them both. So, of course, Mrs. Brick Whisperer thinks this is the cutest thing because of that little animal along with the little tiny box of chocolates and the one single flower. So, yeah, she absolutely loves it. Quick, easy, painless. I like that. I like those types of builds. I've had some that have lasted hours. A few minutes, I could take care of that in my sleep. So, hey, she loves the little cutesy stuff. We're going to keep building other little cutesy stuff. Which brings us to, boom, this next build, 40821, the Love Bears. This was released on the 1st of January of 2025 with a recommended retail price of $15. This set was kind of comical because when I had bought it for Mrs. Brick Whisperer, she took a look at it, and while she thought it was cute, I don't know what happened. It's like her brain melted out of her ear. She. I don't know if you heard her. She just yelled in the back, "How dare you!" She sat there. She stared at this one. You remember what I had said in a previous video? She loves pandas. She had no idea what the heck it was. I can clearly see it's a panda. Can you? But apparently she couldn't. So, hey, let's dive in and get this one knocked out. Again, a rather quick build. This one only took me 25 minutes, so a little longer than that love gift box. But, again, mere seconds for you, so here we go. As you can see, straight out of the box, get this thing knocked out. Start off with the little brown bear, which, you know, if we want to have a little fun with it, we could say, yeah, that one's me. We have a pillow that we bought from Bearizona, not a sponsor, that said, "A grumpy bear lives here with his honey," and I'm apparently the grumpy bear. I can live with that, though. And she's in the background laughing because I think she just confirms that I am, in fact, the grumpy bear. Now, what's cool is the little panda. You cannot see it because of the way the hand is positioned. You know, you got the brown bear holding the little bouquet of flowers. The little panda there is actually holding on to a chocolate bar. I think that's going to have to be something I have to show off to Mrs. Brick Whisperer. And there it is. My apologies on the angle. Apparently something nudged the stand or that I had the camera and the mount sitting on it canted, and I just didn't even realize it. So we'll just chalk that up as my bad. But there they are with all the little flowers and that cute heart that's hiding in the back between them. And I'll just imitate my wife real quick because I know she's going to say it as soon as it comes out. "It's so cute." So there it is. And she's in the back laughing. And there's the dog trying to play. Guys, come on. I'm trying to record here. Let's be professional. So, again, another quick and easy build. Knocked out Maya for crying out loud. Come here. She is bugging me because she wants to play ball. She wants me to throw it, and then she's going to bring it back, and she's going to keep dropping it, and you'll keep hearing it bounce off the floor. Go away! As it almost hits Mrs. Brick Whisperer. That's great. Alrighty, so we're going to dive into the third and final build for this video, if Maya will let me. So here we go. Boom! Set number 10342, the Pretty Pink Flower Bouquet. Like I said, Mrs. Brick Whisperer really likes the botanical sets. She loves it. I had made a joke when I bought her the very first botanical flower bouquet. I don't remember what the occasion was for, but I had bought it for her. And I was like, well, here you go. Guess what? I never have to buy you flowers again. Yes. That's not me being mean. Trust me, I still buy her flowers randomly quite often. Sometimes I get a little irritated with some of the folks at the store because they say, "Oh, what'd you do now?" No. Anywho, so this set originally released on the 1st of January, 2025, this year. So brand new set. Obviously, it's still running. It's not going to retire anytime soon. With a botanical. Oh my goodness! See, it's that bouncing ball. That bouncing ball is getting to me. With a recommended retail price of $60. So for this, with all the other botanical flower bouquets, if it didn't come with a pot or a vase that came with the set, at the time I didn't have very many parts to potentially brick build one. So this time I was sitting here bored one day, and before I even got started on this, and I just randomly started throwing some parts together, and wouldn't you know it, came up with a vase. It's not bad. could be better. So why don't we dive right into it? So this set, you'll see as I build. Again, it's a botanical set. It's very repetitious, and you'll see the vase sitting off in the background, and I will comment on it. But you're not going to see very many of the flowers because these flowers take up some space. So when I got done building them, they just went straight into the vase. So here we go. Straight out the box, and away we go. So here we go, rocking and rolling with got to organize it. As long as I keep things organized, things move quite nicely. But then the repetition kicks in. With the botanical sets, crazy repetition. And we're just going to waste time, so to speak, with repetition after repetition after repetition. So with this, there were a few new pieces, nothing too crazy. Like they modified a couple of parts, a couple of elements, made them wider. They changed colors on a few already existing elements. One thing that I know for a fact she loves, and she loves this the with these roses here, is just how well these roses were put together and they actually look like them. So, to a previous comment, Donna, she has roses in this bouquet. But she will be getting an entire brick-built bouquet of roses. That will be in our next video. Now, I am by no means a botanist. I have no idea what types of flowers these are. I'm sure I could look in the magazine, in the instructions. I'm not quite sure I care that much to know which flowers these are. I know the roses. I can live with that. And as I say that, Mrs. Brick Whispers in the kitchen. She just looked over her shoulder with this look like, you're gonna die, clown. Even though she's only seen Happy Gilmore once. So I really liked these flowers. To me, they kind of looked a little like lilies, which are one of Mrs. Brick Whisper's favorites. I know it's not a lily, but it kind of resembles it, and there they are. And so there's that vase. Thankfully, I just had, those particular parts. Wanted to change it up, make it look a little different than as opposed to using a real vase. We'll see if I'm able to get some other vases put together. And oh my goodness, that angle is just awful. My sincerest apologies. And so there you have it. 3 sets knocked out. So that is 9 down, 3 to go. I'm right there. Now, yesterday I had spent the majority of the day probably doing too much, and today, for those of you that know me, know that I have bad knees, and so today my knees are killing me. So, what does that mean? That means I am probably going to record the time lapses for a couple, if not all 3 sets today. I know that we have other plans, but we'll see what happens. So, there is one other thing that I do want to bring up. So recently my daughter had her birthday, and her friend had bought her this jewelry making kit. Let's see if you can see it. I'm hoping you can. I know it's wiggling all over the place. Well, how nice was that? She made me a Tony the Brick Whisperer little bracelet. Now, this is the second one that she made, and I felt so bad. I feel so bad still because she made one, and I love this thing. I was so proud. I wanted to take it to work and show it off. So I put it on, go to the gas station, just about get to work, and I realize it's missing. Look all throughout the car, look throughout my hoodie. No bracelet. I felt awful. I still do. But she was nice enough to make me another one. So for the time being, it sits in here. And with that being said, thank you so much, sweetheart. I love my bracelet. For everybody else, I hope you hit that like. I hope you hit that like, that subscribe. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Share it with anybody you know that loves Lego. One more Valentine's video to go after this one. So, let's get her stuff knocked out. We still have a handful of other sets of hers to do, but we just want to get her Valentine sets knocked out before Valentine's Day. So, I suppose all that can be said now is, I'll see you when I see you. Have a good one.